Hey everyone, today I'm making a tag video on 5 things in my room. All that glitters, or Ella just did this, and I really thought it'd be fun because I think different objects in people's rooms you may see but you don't know the backstory. So I wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and so I'm going to show you 5 different objects in my room. First thing I'm going to show you is kind of a random thing. I'm going to group it. It's like 2 things, but I'm grouping it. You've seen this picture before. Me and my best friend. We've been oh, it's so dusty. We've been best friends since freshman year in high school. Actually, since 8th grade. And this is when we were sophomores, and I look nothing like this anymore. Or at least my personality is so different, I think that I don't look like myself. But, so, this is what I used to look like. I've changed, obviously, a whole bunch, but we were really young, and she looks nothing like this anymore either. We were so young, we didn't know what we wanted anymore. At that time, we've been together for so much, we've, seen each other grow and grow up, but we were young and naive. Yeah, so that's when we were younger. This was before my senior year in high school, so this was 2 years ago. This is like the summer, so it'll be 2 years soon. This is Cindy and I. We changed completely from when we were sophomores. I was in like that rocker, mod, indie stage, and she was in like the 60s, pretty, proper girl. Yeah, but we had grown up a lot. I'd already figured that I fell in love with photography this year, or before that, but I'd really fallen in love with it, and she was really into theater, and this is when we were starting to grow up, and yeah, so that was that. And now we're completely different people, but we're still best friends, and I love her so much, and I can't imagine my life without her. She's going to a big university this coming fall, and I'm going to miss her a lot, but luckily she's still going to be in state. But when I transfer to the university I want to transfer to in the spring, we're going to be pretty far away from each other. So here's us now. I don't know if you guys do this, but I have done this for only guys in my life, that the guys that I've dated who really made an impact on me, and I've dated for an extremely long period of time. Most guys I date haven't really made an impact, and that sounds terrible, but the 2 guys that really struck me, one of which I was head over heels for, yeah, so I made boyfriend boxes. And I don't know if you guys know what boyfriend boxes are, but it's basically just a box. Both of mine are shoe boxes, and both of them deal with, one of them is where I got my homecoming shoes had them in, and we went to homecoming together. And this is his favorite shoes box, and he gave this to me. He wrapped it. It was for a Christmas present. He had stuff inside, but anyway, so this is a boyfriend box. It's where you keep everything that reminds you of them in there, and so let me show you what's in here. He gave me letters, so there's tons of letters. There's song lyrics from songs he didn't write, but tons and tons. And then I have stacks of songs he wrote for me. One was called Butterflies, one is called Forever Yours. He wrote me just tons and tons and tons of songs. More song lyrics, notes. There are tons of notes in here. I have flowers he gave me. I have some of the petals from the flowers he gave me once. I have a Christmas card. I ripped them up. I had a fit, a breakup fit, so I ripped them up. But this one says, "Merry Christmas, Sarah," and cute quotes. And this is Valentine's Day. And then the rest of it is tons of Laffy Taffies, because Laffy Taffies are my favorite candy. So for Christmas, he gave me one of my favorite bands, one of their shirts, a bag, a cute purse, and then tons and tons of Laffy Taffies. And whenever I was sick, he would buy me Laffy Taffies, or I'd come outside and there were just Laffy Taffies in my mailbox or something. He'd just be go outside, nobody's there, and then I would just find Laffy Taffies. So I can't eat Laffy Taffies anymore. We're good friends now, but we're just not as close as we used to be. In that way, so it'll always remind me of him, so I don't eat Laffy Taffies anymore. But he's one of my closest friends now. Was not that way at the very beginning. It was terrible. But finally this year, we grew up, and we are not mad at each other anymore. I still have, like, he gave me, like, shirts and jewelry and stuff, so, like, physical, like, things that he gave me, that weren't letters and stuff, I put in, all the letters and the notes I put in here, but, like, I kept his jewelry that he gave me, and I still wear it. Actually, one ring, I was so mad at him, and I was on a cruise, and he was just being a big jerk and whatever, so I threw it off the ship. Like, I was trying to go for the whole Titanic theme. I wish I didn't, because I really like that ring, and I'm really upset that I threw it off the ship. Item number 3 is my high school graduation yearbook. I'm not going to show you where I graduated, but I will show you my yearbook. This thing is monstrous. Like, look at that. This thing is huge and heavy, and it cost like $100-something. It was the most, so expensive. So expensive. That's my yearbook, and I want to show you an embarrassing picture of me. During, like, the end of the year, you know how they do senior pages or whatever, and you can, like, buy a part of a page or a whole page, and, dedicate a photo to you, what your parents do. Typically, they do, like, an embarrassing one, and then they'll do, like a really good one of you, so that you can see, like, the differences. Yeah. My parents did not do that. They put big old, like, sun hat with, like, an African tribal dress that has, like, my stomach, and it goes like this. I have, like, boogers coming out, and I'm, like, so proud of myself, and I think I was just, like, the cat's meow at that moment. And that's the only picture put in. They didn't put, like, a pretty, like, ooh, she's a senior now, this is how she looks. They put the most embarrassing one ever in there. So that's in my room, and that'll always remind me. But then there's, like, some of me in there, like, throughout the yearbook of, like, me in photography, and so, like, measures out the awkwardness. Okay, you've seen these in my room tour video, but music is a huge part of my life. And these things are a huge part of my life. I'm not musical in any way. I've tried learning guitar, I'm tone deaf, so I can't sing, and I'm not musical, so I'm destined to be a fan, but I appreciate music like no other. So, if you're a music lover, not a player, you need sweet headphones. So they're all whatever. I had these from Skullcandy, and they block out the world like no other, and that is what I love most. So when I'm having, like, a really bad day and I don't want to be in reality, these things, like, suction to your head and you don't hear reality. And they have a mini subwoofer in them. So when there's, like, really good bass in a song, it's like boom, boom, boom. The coolest things alive. So the 5th thing is kind of a random thing, and it's kind of a funny thing. I look naked. It's a funny thing because Elle did a funny thing, sort of, so I decided I would do the same thing. In my room, you will find water bottles everywhere, and you will find Starbucks cups everywhere. I drink Starbucks on a usual, like, everyday basis, and I know it's bad for you, and I know it's so expensive, but I used to work at a coffee shop, and I would have their coffee every day, so I used to have their cups all over my room. But since I don't work there anymore, I need coffee. And I like lattes. I'm not somebody who drinks, like, black coffee. I will when I need to, but I like to have, like, espresso. So most likely, every day, I will get at least 1 cup of coffee. That's what wakes me up. And I have an addiction. My body has a physical addiction to caffeine, which is terrible. So if I don't have it, I have terrible headaches, my body aches, I'm sluggish, I can't concentrate, I have to have caffeine. But then I crash, so that also sucks, so I have to get more caffeine. So typically through a day, I'll have at least 3 cups of coffee, tea, or soda. Like, I need something that has caffeine, but I start my day every day with coffee. So there's Starbucks cups all over my room. I don't know how old this is either. Okay, so those are my 5 things. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I hope you guys got to get to know me a little bit better than you would have had time to. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great, wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.